Dude, I completely forgot to completely forgot to start recording that entire time. Oops. All right. Um, right now I have me and my buddy. We are preparing to go to the DD today, so I'm trying to get this set up. Maybe I prefab it. Mm, mm. Maybe I should take a look at the map to see if it is all set. Mm. All right, we are good, I believe. So what? We have 45,000 times. Five. Damage started cranking out 225k. Hmm. Where do we even put this? That's the question. Yeah, I don't even. I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him figure out that magic. Um, let's see. $331 aluminum. Okay. Oh. Hmm. I'm gonna craft this. And the crap is still 10. Alright. So let's see, we're at 2,170. I think what we need to do is maybe we just craft. Let's see. So we have syndicates. Oh, what? We need duraluminum? How is that even possible? Alright. So we can craft 170. Wait, how is that even possible? Is this still in circuit 8? This is probably still in circuit 8, huh? Yeah, okay, now I remember. Yeah, yeah, okay. I almost fucking acute. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm an idiot. Mm. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Alright. Alright, okay. Yeah, man, I mean, at this point, I think we're chilling. Let me do an aluminum run real quick. So if that's his goal, we're gonna need 8 fuck ton. Hmm. Mm. Hmm. Let's see how much wider we can make it towards that side. Hmm. Yo, yo. What's up, Lucifer? Mm. Mm. All right. All right. This should have a lot more now. Mm. Let's make it so he can actually park. Sweet. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh shit. Freaking I was on the I was looking at the wrong screen. I thought it was elusive that joined. Uh, mm, Alright. Hmm. Alright. So that's good. This is still ugly, but you know, it's not bad. It is not bad. Okay. So just throw the storage up there. Oh yeah. This will do for now. Let me see. I have 1,000 blocks, 4,000. Can make 2. That's crazy. Alright, so what I want to do is probably make a fabricator, Solidico. Hmm. So while that goes, we can just store water over here. And it absolutely nuts that we have this much storage. Like 550k, that is a lot of fucking storage. Okay, so we need an iron. So I think what I want to do is actually load this up. Let me see if I loaded the right one. Nope, I loaded mine. Actually, Let's see. Hmm. Is this you? It is you. uh, you should have access.
Good afternoon.
Yo, yo.
Uh, do you guys need anything crafted at the guild base or anything like that?
Right now, nah.
Alright. Just want to make sure.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
Yep, I'm gonna be bouncing out of the server right now, trying to figure out a good schedule with PvEers to go out mining on Hackett Base and for material for the guild. So
Getting a head count? Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Appreciate it, man.
No problem.
Oh shit, yeah. I completely forgot about that. I'll shoot him a message. Yeah, I am not the best multitasker, bro. I think we still got some carbon. I think we just need a shit ton of iron. All good. I'm gonna just chill under here, then we should be safe. Did you get a weather warning for the storm? Because lately it has been like radio silent. Yeah, same. Okay, that thing's hella late. It's practically on us, and and now we got it. Hmm. Hmm. Yes, yes, I have. A scary movie? Yeah. Where's the news reporter? Sounds good. Found it. Yeah, here, let me check it out real quick.
What's going on, guys? How's your building in Nadir?
I have a bit sense.
How's it going, brother? Right now it's doing good. We're just pretty much trying to prep to get to the DD right now.
Nice, nice.
What you up to?
Really? That's amazing.
Nothing on. Just gonna go check some labs and
They can tell
do
when
some
it's
farming
raining.
rounds.
Hi, this is Karen Smith.
Are you over at Tubber, right?
And there's
Yeah, one to beer.
Yeah. How is it over there right now? Yeah, I remember that
It's
clip.
pretty quiet.
Uh,
I mean,
Yeah.
server or
Now,
Tabir
now,
Siege been
now I remember
overpopulated
the.
and it's been crashing a lot. So
Yeah, I remember that clip from Mean Girls. Yeah,
nothing. You guys ain't missing nothing.
I was gonna say, it sounded like there's a lot of disconnect.
Yeah.
uh, uh, mm, uh, hey, Dark Knight, quick question.
So
How does it work with exchanging spice, by any chance?
uh, pretty much anything that you farm by yourself, you keep. Anything that you farm during like a guild operation, uh, should like 25% should be donated to the guild.
Gotcha. And then when you're exchanging your personal spice, is it a 1-to-1 ratio for? And we're using the large, right? The large spice
Yeah.
refinery.
Yep. Should be 1 to 1. If anyone try to tax you on it, tell them that's theft.
Yeah. It was just because we're new from another server, so we're just trying to figure out how the whole spice thing works out in the
Yeah.
guild. Mm. Uh,
Yeah. So
but
so far it's been they've like leadership hasn't really been asking for much. The only thing is just guild participation, or when we need help doing spice runs or whatever, either show up in pocket rockets or eventually, hopefully, we have more crawlers and more carryalls to do more larger runs.
yeah,
But
that's definitely something that we're looking forward to.
yeah.
Mm.
But definitely, it's 1 to 1. You bring your own spice and you refine it. The only thing that is uh that you will have to pay is either like trying to get bodies to fill the death stills, or yeah, that's pretty
Okay.
much it. It's not that big. Just whenever you have a chance to bring like a load of
Bodies.
corpses out to the
Yeah.
DD.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, because we're trying to figure out like, do we have access to the refinery and stuff?
Uh, you will have access for the DD base. You won't be able to personally use it, but there will most likely be other Tabir players on who could help you
Craft it.
craft and just yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yep.
Maybe that saves us a lot of time to trying to figure out if to farm.
Yeah. So what server do you guys come from?
I came from Wrath and Tartarus.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Nefer, which server did you come from, Wrath? Right now he's munching. So
Probably AFK.
oh, he came from Tartarus and Pinnacle.
Oh.
Did not know that. But yeah, what do you call it? It could right now. Sorry, but I'm trying to like, I'm horrible at multitasking. I'm trying to drive a
No worries, no
I'm
worries.
trying to drive a buggy. I was gonna say, how long you been with the guild for? With
I've been with the guild for about 2 weeks. Like the guild really started blowing up maybe 3 weeks ago. I joined a week after, but a lot of things been in the works. So, but it's getting a lot better. I mean, we're getting a lot of more daily members or daily players, and noticing like a lot of guild contribution and stuff. Guild's not too bad. Still has a lot of things they need to work on or work out, which is pretty much guild leadership and pretty much PvP. I don't know if you guys are really into PvP or more
yes,
into PvE.
nah, yeah. That's the one thing that I'm trying to gear up to get to the DD right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
definitely interested in that.
Definitely just work on your storyline. Max out finish all your class quests.
Hmm.
Gear and stuff. We could help you out with pretty much T5 gear. Just come out with us to Deep Desert when you can, and we'll try to get you in T6.
We got the T5 gear. We're
Okay,
trying to
good.
farm the syndicate set, so and for the labs.
Nice. Nice. Yep.
I got a quick question real quick while I'm not eating.
So
So like I just started like yesterday. Bob
yeah.
started like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So it's taking us a minute to get our stuff online. Is there like any guild scout ornies with rocket launchers that we can, like, let's say there was something going on tonight, a guild operation,
Yeah.
and we don't have our gear? Is there stuff that we could borrow in the meantime so that we're able to farm a launch, or is it kind of expected that we got to farm our own gear to be able to
Well,
participate?
it depends. The guild itself doesn't really have any guild scouts available. Like
Copy.
you guys are pretty much in T5, getting ready for T6, right?
Hmm.
We do, like, some of our players, or like I personally have some spare T5 or Mark 5 scouts that you guys could use.
Yeah, I get,
But
we have Mark 5, so it's okay to bring a Mark 5. Like, it's not
yeah,
mandatory for
it's
Mark
not mandatory to bring Mark 5. Bring what you can. If you have some Mark 4s that you guys are just laying around, because just remember, like, there's always a chance of being shut down.
Mhm.
So if you guys are okay with losing Mark 5s and stuff, the guild will help try to reimburse you depending on the operation and like the circumstances.
Mhm.
Like if you're helping out guild operation, I'm sure more than likely leadership will definitely help you replace your Mark 5. But
What about
if you're
for like the rocket launcher thing? Like, is there any donations there? It sounds like mostly like just ask around and see if people got any extras.
yeah,
But would we want or need the highest rocket launcher thing, or
no.
okay, so
So
like the 10 launch one is fine.
yeah, the Mark 5 rocket launcher is fine. So far what I've experienced through PvP and just straight up air battle right now, we don't have the materials to craft T6.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, T6 scouts, which is really like what you need to do air combat. You need to be on even playing field, and unless you're like really good at aerial combat and have the experience to rock or to play PvP in air, there's no point in having rockets. It's better to have just thrusters if you're doing a PvP. But when we do spice runs, we do want pretty much people who are there in the air to show force, and also to help pretty much the carrier and the sandcrawler escape if necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Because of course, you know, everyone's gonna target the carry-all and the
Crawler.
crawler first. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, and I just wanted to introduce myself. My in-game name is Nafari, but most people won't be able to get that. So Naf or Nafi is short. I will
Nafarit?
be, yeah, Nafari.
Okay.
Call me Nafi. That's cool, easy. That's probably what most people end up calling me. My personal
Yep.
name is Cause, like cause and effect of cosplay.
Okay.
And I will be a very active player, so you'll see me on pretty much every day, hit me up for pretty much anything. Right now, I'm just
Nice.
getting set up. I'm like level 40, got like aluminum gear, but
Yeah.
the more days go by, be better able to help out more.
Yeah, definitely. I feel you. Especially you guys transferring from different servers. It
Yeah,
takes a while to get back on your feet.
yeah. I got up to like level 160, and like shit just kept happening with the guild. So trying to find the active server and a cool guild.
Yeah, I feel you guys on that. You guys ever need help or resources? I personally have a shit ton. I like to farm a lot. when no one's on. So if you guys do need uh a boost in helping you guys level or to clear the quest and stuff, I'm down to help out as well.
Thank
So,
you.
yep.
Really
Yeah,
appreciate it, brother.
if you want a hand farming, I definitely got you. Like I'm interested in both PvE and PvP. It's not like I'm specifically
Yeah.
one or the other.
Yep. A little bit of both is the best. Yeah. So I'm more of a PvP or like, because we of course we all know there's gonna be PvP players and PvE players. I'm more of the PvP side, and we do have a small group of PvPers, about 8, 9 of us. Occasionally, a few of our PvEers do come join us as well. So whenever you guys are feeling like you guys are ready, or you guys do want to jump in on the action, feel free, and I will help set you guys up with at least T5 gears.
A quick question, because one of the plans for tonight was to get a fob over in the DD base, but but since we're still on the same servers, we don't have to do that, right? We can just
Uh,
rock with you guys,
so
or how does that work?
so that's where it gets hard, because the main chapter or the Tabir chapter is full. You guys are welcome to come over to our guild base in DD, but it's harder for you guys to have access to it. So that's why I think Elusive is trying to build your guys' own forward outpost base in the deep desert. Because I think Lance is building it, and it's going to be closer to the shield wall. Ours is out deeper into the deep desert. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. That has to be talked with the leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So yeah, so probably the best bet until we get up and running over here is either get a fob running, small operations, or just trade the resources, the exact resources, for somebody to craft the gear, right?
Yep, pretty much.
Ooh,
While I'm thinking about it, if you don't mind, or is there like a screenshot? Like we want to camp right next to yours, basically. Is what
yeah.
I'm saying. Like,
So it'll get fucked
yeah.
up.
Or like that would just be helpful.
You want to set up right next to each other? Yeah, understandable.
No, right next to the Nadir. Are you guys in Nadir? Or
Tabir.
No, we're in
Tabir?
Tabir. We're in a different siege.
Yeah, so the Tabir DD guild base, we want to be set up right next to them.
Yeah, that definitely. I think Elusive and them already knows where the deep desert base is.
If there's not screenshots or anything, we'd have to ask them, or
So our DD base is in D6.
D6.
I'll share it. But I think or have you talked to Elusive and them, and who is going to stake the ground? And
well, yesterday they said they weren't going to be on today. I think they have Dungeons and Dragons and stuff.
okay,
And so
yeah.
we're pretty much just like farming and leveling up until they hop back on. They said they'll be
Doing
on
your personal
Thursday.
stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to build your own personal base, I'll send you a screenshot of where our island is. It's pretty crowded right now, but there might be room.
Even D6 is just good enough. Like we just want to be, somewhere in the area. But yeah, definitely, because we were going to head out there tonight. So if they're not even going to be on, it'd be nice to have a little something. So, we're out there farming spice, have a little place to depot it, be close to you guys, and talk to you guys, see if anyone's on, and get some melange going and stuff.
Yep, that definitely I understand. Cause I play a lot too. I'm pretty much on any time I have free time.
Same. Same.
Yeah. But I'll head out to the D6 base. I'll take a picture of the island, and so you guys can decide where you guys want to try to build.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yep. Have you guys had plenty of PvP action in your old server? And
in Tartarus, yeah, it's just the rocket war, and then the occasional skirmish in the labs, but
yeah,
nothing like full on guild versus battle. It's more like
that hasn't really happened for us yet. It's just skirmishes. It's just lab raiding. If you run into someone else there, of course you're gonna fight them. but nothing major for us either. We've seen a few crazy deep desert battles where like straight up carriers are getting shot down left and right, and fucking like you got like 20 other players out there, and that's what we're hoping to get to, but we're almost there.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why at least one of the reasons why we transferred to the high pop server, because bro, I don't know, ever since the PvP change to the DD,
Yeah.
yeah, the last server just died along
Oh
with the
yeah.
guild. Yeah.
Did people just transfer out, or they got burnt out the game, or?
No, they just said no. We're not gonna come back until they change it. And some people just
Oh.
said no. I'm not coming back. I'm gonna go back over to Arc or Rust.
Yeah. So you guys had some hardcore PvPers then, and they're upset about the move.
Yep. Yeah. Because everything is just pretty much blocked off, you know, or either that there's not enough resources. I mean, I think that was like the driest they seen the spice field for a bit.
Yeah. Spice is hard to get. It's been hard to get for the past couple of weeks. But there's a time and place for it all. I mean, pretty much there are guilds out there who are griefing, and for our server at least, there is one guild that everyone hates.
The Max Boys or what?
Yeah. You'll guys see
Yeah.
them talk on the global when you guys go DD a lot, and then they're just out there gloating and talking shit. They're having their own fun, but we hate them. It's nothing personal. They role play, and they're young hotheads, think they're the best. But there's been good fights with them. There's been bad fights. They do definitely have the better gear, so they do have the advantage, and we're finally able to start and fight back now.
Yeah, sweet. All right.
Yeah.
Do you guys typically head out to the DDs at night, or I mean, like periodically when I'm guessing our uptime is towards the evening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine.
There's some of us who go out in the morning. Morning is usually the best. Most of the players during the morning are chill. You're able to go out solo farming and spice runs and stuff when you find spice. But the spice blow's been really funky since last week. The spice hasn't been flowing at all, or there hasn't been any blow. And if it does, most of the spice blow that I've seen is like maybe once or twice a day. And if you're not out there fast to take it, then by the time you get there, pretty much either there be people guarding it, and I don't know if they're friendly or not. That's a risk some people take. I take the risk sometime, and sometimes they are friendly, sometimes they're not. But
Yeah, so naked
evening,
and afraid.
anytime evening afterwards is most likely Max and his crew and other people who are like PvPers or hardcore like griefers. So
They'll be on around that time.
they're usually on around that time.
Cool.
Afternoon,
Sounds
late
fun.
night. Yeah. But it's fun though. I like the thrill.
Mm.
Thank you for the intel, letting us know that mornings is a good time for farming. Usually there's still people. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Nappy, should we just freaking go claim the spot right now? Fuck it. Maybe we can just throw a sub. Huh?
I am munching though.
Oh yeah, you mentioned? Alright. Actually, let me go get this chest off cooldown.
What do you go by?
I go by Dark, or my nickname is Dark. My in-game name is Luna Tia. But you guys call me Luna, you guys call me Dark. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Dark. Sweet.
Yep.
what's your take on the new changes?
Uh, I really don't have that much of personal opinion. I'm more of like you get what you get type of guy. I like it for guilds. It's easier to push our guild base out there to set up and easier do farming runs and stuff. But as a solo player, or I used to be a solo player, I hated it because it makes me more like I run into more PvPers, more guild, more aggressive players now that the deep desert is more, or you have to
Concentrated?
fly further. Yeah. Yep, it's more concentrated. But once in a while, I still go out solo sometimes, do some labs and stuff, but that's usually early morning or like after reset. Yeah. You guys from West Coast?
Yeah, from North.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Yeah, so, I mean, you guys know server resets 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yep. So early morning, like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., nice and quiet. Usually around 9 a.m. is when people start getting on, or more people are on, active. Just depends on you guys' sleep schedule. I'm pretty much an insomniac. I sleep maybe 4 hours a day, and I'm pretty much on and off. So
Sounds like a good time though, you know?
it's definitely a good time. Tired every day, but then you can't sleep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys see me on pretty often. I'm currently working part time, waiting for school to start again.
Oh yeah, okay, it's summer vacation, right? Right now?
Yep, yep. Or I'm going to college for pretty much architecture.
Hell
So,
yeah.
Damn, so you the base builder or what?
uh, no, I let other people do it. I do try, but I'm not particular in designing yet. I'm more of a functionality type, practical type of person.
How you
So
mean by
you're a
that?
box guy like me.
You mean
Is your base
like
a box?
designing it so the stairs in the refineries are in good locations rather than
Yeah,
looking good?
yeah. Like I like because I know it's a game. Like a square box is the best for me. Just a giant square box, but you know people like aesthetic, so I try to do round corners here and there. I do try to make some of the interiors, like the lower levels, I do try to make it look a little nicer. But then for pretty much flight deck and like crafting and stuff, I like it to be right next to each other, like as close as possible. Like pretty much storage containers for every freaking landing area for people to drop shit off.
We found our fellow rat main. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if it's the guild base back in Haga Basin where it's like no one's really gonna touch it, yeah, definitely like take the time to make it look nice and all aesthetic, but at the same time, uh, easy access for people to come and know where the shit's at instead of running through a maze. Which the Tabir uh, guild house is pretty much a maze right now.
I think I heard them talking about that yesterday. It was like,
Yeah. Yep. So there's like a garage where the sand crawlers go and stuff, but then it's like a closed off garage where there's no stairs leading to the main base where all the crafting is and stuff. The hangar is the hangar is the only thing that's pretty functional. Like all the crafting tables there, but there's no storage chest there. You have to go find where the storage chests go, which is underneath the hangar. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I just took the screenshot. I'm sending it out to the main chat of this Discord chat.
Sweet.
Yeah, so
Hey, want to ask a quick question. I think I
Alright.
heard them say
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I heard them, Elusive and Blast say, talk about, you guys have the crawler, but you guys haven't took it out yet? Is that true? By any chance?
We took it out a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we haven't had any large guild operation. It's been mostly like, we have like 5, 6 players on, and it's early morning. Let's take it out. Or late at night. We haven't had that many people. We've done a couple of spice runs where it's like 8, 9 of us, but other than that, nothing large. Because we got the Sandcrawler and the Carryall last week, but with the server update last week, it pretty much killed the spice flow. Like the large spices
Gotcha.
weren't flowing at all. And then it was finally, I believe Sunday or it was Monday, yeah, before reset. Like there was some spice flows late at night, and we took the Sandcrawler out to go get some farm. So it's hard to know when the spice gonna blow. There's no real tracking of it right now, or we don't know when it's gonna blow.
How many people do you need for an operation?
Usually, I would say at least 3 scouts and one driver for the carry-on, one driver for the Sandcrawler. So at least minimum 5.
And that's like
But
off hours.
That's just normal hours. Off hours, you if you feel like the spice is clear, go out there or use the Sandcrawler carry-all if you're good enough. But just be expected that if you do lose the Sandcrawler and carry-all, that you're gonna have to pretty much cough up to replace it.
Yeah, that's it.
So unless it's a guild operation where there's like multiple players and 4 other players or 5 other players who can help you with that payment, because you guys decide to go out together, it'll make the cost less. But definitely, if you're able to get at least 1 run in with the Sandcrawler, the spice you get back is so worth it.
That 50K, brother. Do you guys got the extra storage on it?
We haven't got the extra storage yet. We do have players who have it crafted and to be able to put it on. But like I said, the large spice hasn't blown. I haven't seen it blown since the reset yet.
That's wild.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of small, I've seen some mediums, but by the time you get there or you have time to get a group going, it's like most of it's already taken.
Yeah, you just see a bunch of rats on the ground, just harvesting. Yeah.
Everyone do the wing wiggle and see if it's okay.
Yeah.
Just land down. Yep. Just wink at each other. If it's cool, land. Try to get your shit. Get out. There are people who do solo spice runs, and then if you know that there are the hardcore players who do like patrol and shoot down anyone and everyone, like maxing them on, then it's a risk that if you want to take, that's on you. But then if you have a good amount of players, like I say, who do have the experience to do a farming run, by all means, go do it. Cause
How many people are you looking for that will, you think, deter the max group?
The thing is, they're all rocking T6 scouts with rockets.
So it doesn't even matter unless it's like how many T6 you need to counteract.
It depends on how many people they have on. Usually they're running from 3 to at least 8 people.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, so 1 T6, they have the experience, they have the T6. 1 T6 be able to take at least 2 T5 or Mark 5 scouts. So unless we have 2-to-1 ratio, I wouldn't take out the Sandcrawler.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
And yeah, that's just for the fucking scouts too. That's not even counting the mining crew. That's wild. You need like 20 people against their 8.
We'll need at least like 16 people. So, cause they, like I say, once you try a T6 scout, that shit's so quick, maneuverable. nice having some assault to tank. But if they jump down with 8 scouts, they'll be able to shoot down a carrier real fast and just dump the fucking sandcrawler. And by the time like we get everyone on them, because it's gonna be super crazy. It's super hectic when you max
Yeah.
party is 4 and you can't tell who's who. So experience is the biggest thing that I think that everyone should get is just go out there. I mean, you lose your scout. If the guild doesn't reimburse you, I'll try to reimburse or try to help get what you guys need. Because I mean, duraluminum at this point, I is it's a dime a dozen. It just takes time to get out the basic materials, but that's like an hour and a half, and you'll have a good 5 fucking scouts if you put the
Yeah.
time into it.
Hmm.
So that's why like I say like if you guys need help, I have like plenty of duraluminum and aluminum, whatever you guys need to get you guys set up. But also like I don't want to ruin the game by, you know, giving you guys everything free, unless that's what you guys want, and you guys just want to go straight to the deep desert.
No, you're
Yeah,
good.
I personally don't mind because I've done this twice already. Got into the deep desert and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not looking for donations for sure. I definitely want to farm my own shit, but being able to use like the fucking nicer refineries is definitely something I'm looking for more than I'm not. You know.
Yeah. I do have pretty much all the refineries and everything out in Haga Basin. I believe they should have it in Nadir for you guys to use as well. But if they don't, yeah, just let me know what you guys need. I'll craft it. I'll bring it over, and then you can just give me like some of the basic mat batter, whatever.
That's good.
Fucking sick, thank you.
Dark, quick question. Where'd you say you posted the screenshot in Discord? Or
It's
the...
all-
The chat we're in, the voice chat we're in.
Yeah,
it
the
has,
voice
like,
chat.
a
Oh, gotcha.
message.
Yeah.
Mm. Bro, that is a clusterfuck. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that a bunch of people?
That's a bunch of
And-
solos right there.
Yeah, that's a bunch of people. Guilds, different. It's just because we're at the borderline of the PvP, so this is where everyone wants to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there a research station in the area as well?
There is no research lab in our sector. The ones that are with unique items, is I1. There's a lab there that people do run, and then I think F4 is the other good one.
It looks like there's one that's up in H8. Okay, alright.
Yeah. H8, the drop there isn't great. It has shit you can find at crash ships and all that. So it's a pointless lab unless you want to go there for the intel.
Let me look at this. Yo, there's a
Yeah,
lot more medium spice this
Yeah,
time
they're
around.
supposed
That's
to
a lot. That's
bump it
nice.
back in.
Have you guys used the Dune Gaming .tools website?
Yeah, Dune database.
Yeah. Yep.
I used the Plantologist app one.
Oh, you use Pentologist app?
Yeah.
I think Dune database is better, right? Like
I haven't used the Pentologist app, but definitely the Dune database is uploaded by people from Europe and Asia servers, so all the information
It's in real time.
on pretty much
Pretty much.
It's confirmed. 'Cause
You see
it's-
like individual nodes and shit though on the Dune database compared to Planetology. I think Planetology
True,
seems
true.
like a lot more basic. You get like 1 or 2 icons per zone, which is helpful.
I'm a
for some
basic
of the
bitch. Just kidding.
But if you want to like farm like Stravidium and shit like that, I think it's helpful to have the DB.
yeah,
or the database.
I use the Dune database one.
T3.
You can also find server population and all that, and how many people's on.
Yeah, that's why I came to Nova because I was looking at the fucking seeing like what's the highest population and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, We're over in D3 section. That seems like a pretty cool spot. I mean, I would imagine everybody's just clustered over there on D near D6.
Uh,
Uh,
E6. I'm sorry, it was E6, Echo 6. But the thing is, pretty much anywhere you could build a base, just build it
build it.
as close as you
Yeah.
can. Yeah, center, and close to the
Mm.
PvP line. That way, it's not that far of a fly from
True.
drop
Actually,
off
yeah,
to
yeah.
wherever you're going.
Okay. That sounds.
Like I have a personal outpost that is in E2. Yeah, in E2, and that's my quick drop off place.
Hey, do you know if the lose your shit glitch is still active?
I heard they fixed it. There was a news from a game announcement from the devs. If you look in the game announcement in our channel, there was an alert this morning talking about the missing item going from DD to Haga Basin.
Okay. Yeah, I read it when I was like fucking half awake. Like I went back to sleep for like 2 more hours after. I
Yeah.
read it.
So supposedly they fixed it. I don't think I heard anyone been missing anything today yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it should appear back in your cargo if you did lose anything. But yeah, that bug is fixed.
Yeah, I just didn't want to farm some spice and fucking lose it on the transpo back.
Yeah.
All right.
So the F4 lab is pretty popular. It is a spice lab. You're able to get probably like maybe 500 to 800 spice doing that run.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But it also drops a unique helmet, the pincushion helmet. So it is one of the more desirable labs to run, along with I2.
Mm.
Yeah. Because I was raiding those labs solo in T5 gear. Sometimes there's people there. If there's people there, I usually leave unless we have guildmates on, or we have enough people to try to fight them, and then just get the experience of fighting, which is really, really important. But right now, there's the meta. If you guys don't know about the, fuck, there's something blast. I have a brain fart right now.
Mm.
Uh,
The suspension blast
That's a
one.
blast.
Yeah, the Suspensor Blast.
Mhm.
Yeah, Suspensor Blast is pretty OP. It's something everyone's pretty much running. So, if you guys can figure out a way to fight Suspensor Blast, definitely you guys will be very helpful in PvP.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one.
Yep.
Mm.
But yeah, my suggestion: work on your class up or class unlocks. Be able to unlock, level up all your skills, and then do what you guys want to do. You guys want to come out PvP with us? By all means, come join us. Pawn Hub, he is also part of your chapter for now, I think, but he does want to transfer to Tabir. He has been doing labs and stuff with us and been joining our party. So we'll call that when the other PvPer is on and see if anyone wants to do some lab runs.
Yeah,
Sounds,
do you guys
sounds pretty
like
cool.
announce it, or should we just be in chat?
Just in chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Usually we go ask pretty much everyone. We know who our PvPers are and our PvEers, so sometimes we don't ask the PvE channel. But if you see people in the PvP channel, then definitely we're up to some shenanigans.
Okay, that's good enough.
Yep.
Mm. All right.
Yep. Yeah, if you guys are pretty much set up, I know you guys are still low level, so this probably isn't going to be that much helpful because you guys can't get that much skills out. Definitely do your storyline quests and also your class quests.
Yeah, still gotta knock those ones out. This for the class.
Yep. Get the XP and the credits. Yeah, but if you let me know what you guys need, just hit me up and I'll see what I could do for you guys, material wise, to keep you guys from having to spend time farming.
Yeah, appreciate it, Dark. That's very.
Yep.
From my end, just let me know when you farm. Like, I probably won't ask you for shit just because that's how I am.
Yeah.
And I definitely want to take away from your PvP. But if you are farming and you see me online, you could use extra hand, definitely reach out to me and that'd be fucking cool.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a hoarder, so I'm pretty much stocked up right now, or at least because I share a base with 2 other guys, and we usually do PvP together. But I'm more of a hoarder. They're more like, I'll do it if you do it with me. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm all by myself and I need something, I'll definitely let you know. But at this moment, like I say, like I'm a hoarder, so I'm stocked up on. Like I got like 3.5k duraluminum sitting there. I got like
Shit.
3k of aluminum sitting there.
Yeah, you sound like you fucking said, dude.
Yeah. Because I'd rather have all that stuff extra just in case like
Your
there
sweat
is something
betrays
big
you
going
off
on and we
worker.
need it.
Smell like
Because
sand.
I don't like
I'm
farming. I'd rather PvP like everyone else. So right now, the thing that I am personally working on is getting plastanium. That is definitely a little bit more difficult to go get solo. So when you're more self-sufficient, or if you are willing to go to DD, definitely it would help to have more eyes or more people trying to farm stravidium and titanium.
Yeah, I'm down. Like, I'm fucking down to clown. If you or anyone thinks I'm too low level, you know, I'm gonna keep grinding that shit out. But if you don't, if no one gives a fuck, then I'm fucking I'm down to clown. Man.
Okay, okay, sounds good. So I'll definitely
And,
include you more in of the PvP stuff that we do, or when we do stravidium or titanium runs.
how does Bene Gesserit fare in PvP? Like, as far as like crowd controlling and shit.
It's crowd control is one of the things that I think that people are sleeping on. We do need more people who are crowd controllers, because Suspenser Blast is a really good crowd control. Because when you're having like 3 people jump, you use Suspenser Blast and just run away, especially when they're about to knock you down.
Yeah, because I was thinking of yeah, definitely running crowd control for sure.
Nice. Yeah, I know in our guild so far we haven't had anybody really be a crowd control or like be Bene Gesserit and stuff. Everyone's mostly swordsmith.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yep. And then some people try out gunners. They're unfamiliar with it, so they don't really like it too much. But I would say they're sleeping on it. Everything has its own purpose.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, you're stuck with 4-man squads, and you don't know who is in your guild unless you guys are running guild colors, which we just started running guild colors and getting more used to who's who.
Oh yeah, do we have any like fucking combat training, like scrims or whatever?
We do scrims and stuff. There is other players who have like a arena, like a gladiator arena, where we do one
Hey,
v ones. Yeah,
that sounds fucking tight.
yeah. And usually, like everyone in the server so far has been pretty honorable about the
Okay,
pit, where like it's not kill on site and everyone's welcome no matter who they are.
that sounds fucking sweet.
A large
Yeah.
sandstorm is approaching.
But we do, I mean, we do one-on-ones, we do fight each other just to get practice.
What about dogfights?
Dogfights, unfortunately, we haven't had that many players who want to try dogfighting. I'm probably the only one so far who goes out there and don't mind crashing and burning and
Mm-hmm.
dying. Yeah. But like I say, like fighting other players or pretty much when doing labs and stuff is pretty hard because, like I say, they're all running T6 scouts. We're running T5, so we're most likely just gonna crash and burn. Or we are going to crash and burn. There's been many times where crash and burn, so it's better to just either have thrusters and just run away, or just pocket your rocket and just try to run away on foot. If you die, then just respawn somewhere else. Because you don't lose anything when you die with the rocket pocket.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, if you do want to try air battle, I'm more than ready or more than willing to meet you up and we try air battles. But that's
Okay.
that's the one thing that we lack experience in, and we lack people wanting to do. Because there are better things to do that, or we can spend our time doing better things, like lab runs.
Right.
Yeah. And for lab runs, you just need at least 2 people to do it. If there's other players, it's based on your judgment if you want to try to fight them or wait for them to finish and gank them. But have you guys done lab runs out in deep desert, right?
Yes.
I've peeked my head in before. I haven't done like past the PvE zone. Yeah, I poked my head in past the PvE zone like one time and realized how fucking hard they were, so I didn't really focus.
Yeah, they're really hard. T5 gear is possible, but it is definitely a little bit harder. If you have at least 3 people minimum, that's the best thing or best way to clear any labs. If you have 3 people, definitely is easy. 2 people is still a little hard, even rocking T6 gear, just cause that they're fucking the minigun, the
Spongy.
flamethrower, and the melee guys, they fucking hit a lot.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
They got HP for days.
Yep, that too. Trying to break their shield is a bitch. And then when you're trying to fight those machine gunners or fucking the flamethrowers, like the melee guys just come up and poke you in the middle of slow blade.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So I mean, everything comes with experience. Definitely, you guys will have a lot of fun with this guild. I had a lot of fun in the past. I would say week and a half. When I first joined, it was still slow. We were like 20 people in the main guild. It was only last week update when we were finally full, and now we're trying to get the Nadir chapter going, which is our main focus as the guild. But yeah, also if Elusive hasn't told you, pretty much anyone helping the Nadir chapter grow will have the better chance to become an elder, because you guys are helping the chapter grow.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, so over on Tarbert, is it 32 active members, or is it kind of?
It's roughly 30, maybe 28 active members. But everyone plays maybe like once every few days, or not everyone, but like half the people play like once every 2 days or so. Or they do come on like once a day just to do like minimal farming, and they're not really PvP active. Or they like for daily active, we have maybe about 12 to 15 people who are active daily.
And the murals.
I see.
Yeah, but we're not all on at the same time. And then you have to expect half of them are like PvEers or won't go out to deep desert or PvP zones.
Perhaps there's some link between these
Yep. And then you'll have your occasional people who straight up dislike PvP, which we have a few, but then they're also contributing to the guild with
Resources and
farms.
everything. Yeah.
Yep, resources, whatever they could do, as long as you ask for it. Because you know, we should all know how most PvEers, they're all hoarders. They like to farm, they like to hoard things, but then they don't mind sharing. So it's just ask and you shall receive. Yep. But yep. So the one thing I suggest if you guys are building solo right now is just build together. That would save you guys a lot of time and resources, and it makes it a lot more fun, especially having another player to play with.
Yeah, we're already on it.
Nice.
I was welcomed graciously into his base. Definitely up and up.
Nice. Nice. Uh, how long have you guys been in the server?
2 days. But this is the
2 days.
third. I guess yeah,
Okay.
this is the third day.
So
Yeah, it's my
you guys
second.
probably missed the vehicle vendor then, huh?
Yes.
For the lance ride?
Yes.
Yeah. Last week was the vehicle vendor, so damn.
What kind of shit did that have?
It had the Mark 6 focus cutter array for the buggy, which is very, very fucking good to have. It fucking makes a life difference for farming mats. It had the sandcrawler treads, had the sandcrawler container. It had some other stuff. I forgot what it was, but the other stuff didn't really care about. Or it had the bigger buggy boot Mach 6.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And you just paying Solari or what?
Yeah, you pay Solari. Like the only thing I was able to buy was the focus color array, which was like 210,000 Solaris. But since you guys are new, you guys weren't able to afford it, unfortunately. But it's definitely a miss. But I think you can get those out of crash ships. I'm not too sure. I heard people say they have gotten the focus cutter array from crash ships, but that's unconfirmed for me.
Crash ships are definitely something to go out of our way for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crash ships in the deep desert. You're looking for unique blueprints, the materials as well for crafting. A lot of people just go there and get the blueprints. They don't care about the crafting materials, but like I say, once again, I'm a hoarder. If I can fit it, I'll take it. So unless you have a party doing a lab run, then by all means, you see a crash ship, check it out. Grab any crafting mats that is from it, any blueprints, bring it back to base if you can. If not, then go farming for titanium and stravidium, which is what I'm doing right now.
What do you recommend for farming that? An assault or you just go in scout storage?
It depends on how far you go. Scout with storage would be best if it's just single solo. But if you have, like I said, I have materials just ready to go. I do take assault out there to try to load up.
Yeah, if you can afford to lose it, you go bigger.
Yeah. But usually, running scout is definitely faster. I mean, your ship is faster, you load up faster, or you're full faster, so you're less opportunities to be shot down.
Mm-hmm. No carry all with the buggy, getting titanium.
you definitely could do that too. Carryall's too fucking slow.
Yeah, how do you know the speed on that thing? I haven't even seen it in action yet, really.
The carryall, it's like
Yeah.
80, I think like 80
Oh,
kilometers.
God.
Yeah, it's slow.
And what
It
is
has,
the?
I think the max speed on it with thruster is like 100, maybe 120.
It was doing a good job though after the patch with the rockets.
The thrusters for the scouts.
No, for the carrier, it was actually outpacing the rockets, rocket ornies with the scouts. Sorry, my bad. Again, I suck at multitasking. Let me stop for a
No
second.
worries.
Yeah, I forgot. The last server we're running after the patch with the rockets slowed the Orni scout down to like what 145. The carrier with the boosters, it was actually we were having a hard time keeping up with that damn thing. So
Yeah.
it was a nice.
So Eagle mode, or Vulture mode, the carry-all is able to go like 140, but the climb rate on it and also the forward movement speed in hover mode is pretty damn slow.
Shit, yeah.
So when we're out doing carry or like sand spice runs, it's pretty damn bad because you can't go in Vulture mode when you're carrying something.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
That makes sense though. Is there they got like schematic wings for it?
They do have unique wings for the carry-all.
And is it any good?
It's from what I heard is decent. It makes it the glide better in range. Yeah.
So you maybe like swap out wings after you fly out there or something?
For we have the wings, the permits for it, but we haven't crafted it yet personally, so I don't know too much about it. It's just from what I hear from other people. Because
Yeah,
it's just
usually
pretty
there's
much
a
looking at the
trade-off.
stats.
Usually I think there's like a trade-off and shit, so I'm wondering if the active flight speed is lowered if the glide speed is faster. So it might like fuck you when you're carrying something.
Maybe. I unfortunately I don't know too much about the wings.
Right.
Yep. Right now we're at the bottleneck where we're a decent sized guild. We have the resources to go out to deep desert and do shenanigans and go spice farming and stuff, but we don't have the time, or we haven't spent enough time farming like plastanium to build the things, the T6 things that we need.
What things are needed still?
It's mostly getting plastanium, which takes
Yeah.
stravidium fiber and titanium ore.
Yeah, but that's like, what do you need the plastinium for? Exactly.
It's the T6 level ingots.
Yeah, but I mean, like, are you like so you can make scouts or?
T6
So we
gear.
can make scouts, so we can make T6 gear, so we can make T6 unique
Oh, so just all
parts.
of it? Yeah.
Yeah, everything takes pretty much plastanium.
Yeah, I guess I was wondering if like you needed the metal to make like a refinery or something specific, but it sounds like you got all that infrastructure set up, and now you just
Yeah.
need it to actually start pumping that shit out.
Yep. So the infrastructure there, we have the members now. Or we're starting to have more members, which is the more the better, the merrier.
Now you just gotta get on to it.
Yep. Yeah.
Did you play any other server besides this one, Dark?
No, I started off this server. I started the game late. I was like 2 weeks or a week after launch.
Okay.
But yeah, this is first server. I joined this specifically because it was high pop server. I was in a different siege though, and then I saw that they were recruiting on Discord and just decided to join them since the PV or the Deep Desert update. Yep. But it's been a blast having a guild, and then with as many active members as we have, it's been pretty fun. I think the max total people we had so far in a guild event was like 14 people.
Oh,
Sweet.
shit.
Yeah. And that was doing a spice run. But at that time, we only had one sandcrawler, so most people were just in pocket rockets and just washing out. But now we have a second sandcrawler, because the sandcrawler we've been using was a personal sandcrawler of some of our members, which they've been generous to help or do guild runs and stuff. But now the
Yeah,
guild has
sweet.
an official sandcrawler, which is open to pretty much any members as long as they're willing to sacrifice or willing to risk it. Yeah. Yeah, the leaders, the elders of the guild, they haven't really been too like, no, there's not enough people. So they're not really holding anyone back.
Um, Alright, now what am I doing?
Have you guys gotten your scouts yet? Or got to the scout level yet?
Yeah. We have the scouts crafted and we got an assault. Well,
Okay.
we just need to kit it. We just need to kit it with the rockets.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, rocket wise, they're good to have if we have the number advantage, but other than that, thrusters are your best friends. So I think I have an assault rocket. I have a spare one. I'll grab it and then meet you in deep desert to give it to you. And then I could craft you guys personal rocket pods for your scouts.
That sounds pretty cool. So yeah,
Yep.
appreciate it, man.
Yep.
If you do all that, you better not hesitate to fucking, if you need numbers to call on us.
I definitely won't. You can ask my roommates. I would definitely ask for help, or send you on a mission.
Yeah, if you definitely need bodies, you know, and you see us in the VC, just hop in, say hey, come on. Alright.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we'll be in PvE just because we're talking in base chat, you know what I mean? But that
Yeah.
doesn't mean, I don't mean shit. You know, we're fucking ready to go.
You guys are in the deer. I want you guys to just focus on building yourself in the deer. I won't need anything, and I have two other able bodies to do the corpse run and stuff needed. But definitely, if when we're out in deep desert, if I do need something, I'll definitely let you guys know. What gear are you guys running right now?
I'm rocking Durlin on Scout, I think.
Okay, the basic.
Yeah,
Or
not
not-
like PP or anything.
Okay.
I got a couple pieces for the syndicate, but other than that, it's just the what do you call it? The base T5 for the light.
Okay. Because we do have some crafted uniques and stuff. If you guys don't mind some of it having durability loss, but they're still pretty good condition.
Yeah, I fucking love hand-me-downs. I'm about to turn it down.
uh,
Mm. All right. Neffy, are you still munching or?
Man, I've been carried away. I gotta like, I should probably handle that. Like, wash my dishes. Fucking. Put the leftovers away.
You're good. I was just letting you know that I'm running the skill quest right now.
Okay, fuck.
Yeah.
Did you, which skill quest you get?
I'm knocking out the first for the sword master one, and then after that I'll just knock out both the Benny and the advanced one for the sword together since they're both at the same spot.
Give me a second. I can fucking come with you. Yeah, let me just fucking do that real quick. Figure it out. Be right back.
You good? Take your time. Yeah, but yeah, just re-leveling everything, bruh, and grabbing all the grabbing uniques again is such a fucking drag.
it definitely is. I know what you're going through.
Yeah, but the bright side is, you know, it's the longevity. Thinking about it, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's pointless having everything if there's nobody to play or not, you know.
To enjoy the game with.
Exactly. You know. So.
Do you have the spark sword?
Yeah. I play with the rapier. I play
Okay.
with the rapier, so I'm just using the mist
Are you
one.
using the poison mist?
Yeah, the mist one.
Okay.
I just picked up the triple shot over in Shaw, so
Okay.
it's
Nice.
a little bit easier until I start crafting the T6. But it's gonna be a bit. But that's awesome. Thank you. You know, that's awesome to know that if we get the equipment, we can just hand it to one of you guys, and you guys can just build it. So save some time from actually, I don't know, making a refinery. Because
Yeah.
I don't think Elusive or Blast is gonna be on until Friday.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Do you guys need any extra permits of the sword mist or the spark sword or poison mist?
I got quite a few copies. So if nephew needs it, I think I already gave him a spark. But I should have him covered for the basic for the T5 blueprints.
Okay.
It's just the blueprints for the shawl, for the syndicate and the arc. I can never pronounce it. The archy one, the heavy one. Those are the
Okay,
ones that we're just grinding for right now. Hmm. Bum, bum. So I think I heard Seth is going on vacation for a bit.
Yeah, he just went on vacation on Tuesday, I believe. Or yeah, he left on Tuesday.
Nice, nice. So usually when he's out, how does the chain of command usually go? Just any elder that's online?
Uh, there's there's certain elders who have more authority than others. The pretty much the go-to or I say co-guild leader or vice guild leader would be Vic, and he's the one in charge of the Tabir chapter while Seth is gone.
Okay, okay. That's cool, that's
Yep.
cool.
And
Good
both
enough.
of them have different personality. Seth is pretty chill. He's a chill guy, but he's pretty cynical on his jokes.
I like it.
Or yeah,
I like dark sense of humor.
yeah, pretty dark. I mean, he was in the army, so I know the army humor is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Um, but he's really chill. He is really strict on just being open about everything. Like, but definitely ask permission before you use guild resources. If you are, but as long as you're contributing and he knows you're contributing, then he won't really be on you about that. Like going out to get bodies or doing like farm runs once in a while. But other than that, it's pretty much he lets you do what you want.
That's that sounds pretty chill. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
He's more of a dreamer, and he likes getting people to help build the same dream or get the guild going in the same direction. But he's
That's
more of a PvEer. He does come out and try with us, but he's not great at it. And of course, some people they do get frustrated, and he's one of those types to get frustrated. He knows it. But he's definitely not scared to get his hands dirty here and there.
Wait, you said Seth is is more on the PvE side?
Yeah, he's more of the PvE side.
Oh, I did not get that from the talk when he was in the VC the time.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Like I say, he does come PvP with us once in a while, but not that often. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. He's more focused on getting the pretty much production ready and everything that the guild needs together.
The management side. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Like you said, the dreamers, puts everything into
Yeah.
motion. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm back.
What up?
Fucking, as far as the shit goes, I only have, let me see. Like, I don't have the Swordmaster basic unlocked. And I don't have Mentat basic unlocked. And I haven't done any advanced yet.
That's cool.
How does that compare with you?
I was gonna say, if are you looking to go into the Mentat tree? Because if I was gonna say, if not, then you can skip that one and just go straight up to the Swordmaster. I'm guessing you did Bene Gesserit, right?
Yeah, I don't really have too much of a plan.
I would try each one and then see which one you like better. I mean, you are able to double up on 2 different classes when you get higher level, but at a low level, it's just like an introduction. It's like try every skill you can, because you can reset them every 2 days, and then see which skills you like, which ones you don't, and you're based on your playstyle.
Yeah, I feel like I'd have to get into actual combat to really, like with other players, to know what's up.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for
Swordmaster,
it.
I would say is one of the more
I'll do
popular
what I
ones.
always-
But I mean, if you could do like a gun or a trooper and maybe Bene Gesserit
I
build,
don't
be
rec-
pretty cool too.
See, several in a five. Oh,
But it's just all your play style. A lot of people are running Swordmaster and what was the other one, Trooper,
And what
Yeah.
are you supposed to be?
with some Bene Gesserit, because
So
there is
if
a Bene,
perhaps
or there's like
don't
a few
beat
Bene
you-
Gesserit skills that is useful for sword fighting.
Right.
Yep.
Give me one moment. I gotta take a call real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep.
What you said that
Hello?
you were running?
For me, I'm
Hey.
running Swordmaster, but my other,
can-
I don't really
yes,
have
I can.
a specific
Give me-
one.
just
I'm
give me
more